Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning for the week of August 26th to September 1st. I will start out the week by whiting out all my areas that need to be whited out, and I'll quickly show you a flip through of a kit that I will be using from two different planner sticker shops because I have already used it in my last Erin Condren, but I really wanted to just use up the rest of the stickers because I honestly loved this kit that much. So I started out by laying down my bottom washi, and I had already used the headers that came with the kit and the date covers, and so I kind of decided to keep this kit a little bit more minimalistic, and you'll see what I mean in a few seconds here. So first I just lay down my full boxes, and I love the scene of the girl on the bed. It is always one of my favorite parts of this kit, so I made sure to keep those two stickers together. Then I used Simply Gilded washi to create headers, so I just used this black holographic one. When I originally used the kit, I believe I used gold, which I think it was because the washi and the pictures there are both gold and hollow, and so this time I decided to do the hollow. So yeah, I don't use any date covers this week, but I do use Simply Gilded washi as like quote-unquote headers. So moving on to my sidebar, I use a little piece of washi from the kit, and then I lay down a tracker because this week I am on a no spend. Yes, the dreaded no spend. We have all been there, and I just needed to really reel in some of my spending because we do have a wedding coming up, and sometimes I spend as if we don't. So then I lay down my to-do box with a ombre checklist and another piece of washi, and then to buy, because again why do I need travel supplies? What week was this? I don't know why I marked down travel supplies in here, but I did mark that down as like a to buy. So we'll get to that. And then I also marked a to clean this week because our house was exceptionally dirty, and I just wanted to, there were certain things that when I'd see it, I'd be like, oh, I have to clean that, and then forget about it. So I wanted to mark that down. Moving on, I always, well, not always, but I've gotten into this new habit of marking my work schedule all at one time. And I had Monday off, so I start out the week by messing up and not putting down any work schedule for Monday because I didn't work Monday. I worked Tuesday through Friday, and then I worked Sunday. So yeah, it was a kind of a weird work week this week for that reason. But I just start out my planning by putting that down so I don't forget that anytime, because that is the biggest chunk of my day. So I use only really washi from this kit and little things from this kit. I used a half box here and another quarter box. So I was able to really utilize some of the kits that have just really been sitting around for a while now that I'm like, I either have to use it or lose it. And by lose it, I mean either de-stash it or like throw it out if it's really not salvageable for somebody else. So I've been trying to be better about using my stickers, and especially since I was on a no spend, it seemed fitting to try and be a little bit like bargainy with my planning. So first, I mark that I organized all of my BlytheCon loot. I got a lot of stuff and it needed to be organized. So I did that on Monday because I was still riding the wave of enjoying my vacation time. Then, using a Very Cute Designs sticker, I marked that I slept in. And then I marked that I vacuumed and mopped, all with Very Cute Design stickers. So It was a day of cleaning. I took advantage of my day off for that reason. Because even when I was organizing my stuff, I was like unpacking and cleaning and stuff like that. And then using an icon from the kit, I marked that I did laundry and that I pretty much binged YouTube videos the rest of the day after cleaning because I was so exhausted. And when Edwin got home, we watched an episode of Jane the Virgin because we still haven't finished the last season, so we've kind of been dreading finishing it because we love it so much, but we finally have started watching it, so we're chipping away at it. And then for Tuesday, I marked that we had a bill due. We opted to pay our photographer every month rather than doing larger, by month or whatever. You know what I mean? But rather than doing larger payments, more spread out, we just decided to pay him every month because we would be done paying him off, I think, 2 months before the wedding this way. And it was just nice to be able to pay one off before the wedding. If we did the larger payments, there would still be one really, really close to the wedding, and we wanted to have that little bit of cushion because we will have to pay off vendors and stuff like that the day of the wedding. So then I marked that I finally folded the laundry from Monday because I hate folding laundry, so I always kind of avoid it. We watched another episode of Jane the Virgin. See, this is where I marked travel supplies. I'm like, why did I need more travel supplies? I can't remember, but we'll see. Is it because next week I go somewhere? Oh, yeah, we do go to LA next week. I forgot about that. So that's why I was getting travel supplies. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled planning here. Then I had to buy dog food since we were leaving our pets behind. I just needed to make sure there was going to be enough for them while they were being left in the care of my mom and dad. And then I marked that I cleaned my studio because it kind of was a huge mess after all the conventions and traveling. I would just use it as a dumping ground and needed to clean it up. So then for Wednesday, I worked and watched a bunch of Gilmore Girls. I love Gilmore Girls. It's my favorite show of all time. And then when Edwin got home, we watched 13 Reasons Why and then an episode of Jane the Virgin. We've just been kind of vegging out, trying to really catch up with all these TV shows because there will be a bunch of new ones coming out in the fall here, and so we want to be caught up on all the summer seasons that came out on Netflix and Hulu and all that. On Thursday, I obviously had work marked already, and I had to take a lift home on Thursday, so it's never fun when I have to lift home. So I always significantly mark it. But I had to take a lift home that day because Edwin was at training, so he couldn't pick me up. And then I marked that I watched some more Gilmore Girls, and then that I FaceTimed Dory. And when I call Dory my best friend, it is literally a good 2-hour conversation, so it's always a really good chunk of my day, so I make sure to mark it in my planner. This super cute Gilmore Girls sticker, by the way, is from Pumpkin Paper Co. Is that? Let me see here. I'm going to tell you right now. Yep, Pumpkin Paper Co. That's her name. And she makes that adorable Gilmore Girls sticker. So I had to use it, and I used this laying down looking at the phone emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark my phone call with Dory. On Friday, I worked from 7 till 6, so it was another long weeker. I think because I took Monday off, I just opted to, again, not use any days off because I was going to LA next week and I was going to be taking 3 days off. So I just worked really long shifts again this week, and it was terrible working 2 back-to-back super long shift weeks but I did it anyway. Then I marked that I went to my dad's house using a dad's house sticker from the honeybee shop. And after that, I marked that I visited my mom because she lives right next door to my dad, even though they are not together anymore. I also picked up my Happy Mail. As I've kind of mentioned in my videos before, I get my Happy Mail delivered to my dad's house because he's home, he's retired, and I just feel safer with him being there to actually take the packages in rather than them sit out on my porch. I live very near like public transportation, and a lot of random people walk past my house, and it would be a really easy opportunity for somebody to like just snatch a package off of my porch. Some people might be like, oh, they're just stickers. Well, I don't want my stickers getting stolen regardless. So they go to my dad's house, and so it's always really exciting because I'll have like 4 or 5 things. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do a haul video. I definitely could. I just never really knew if you guys would be interested in that. Sorry guys, Milo's like eating his food in the background, so I like closed the door on him, and he looked really sad that I did that. Then I just marked that we watched another episode of Jane the Virgin for Friday. Saturday I slept in because you guys know your girl is tired. And then I filmed and edited last week's plan with me. And then after that, Edwin was working in the I marked that Edwin was working in the basement that day. Now he's crying because I closed the door on him. Puppy, you are really loud. Hello. All right. So yeah, I marked that Edwin worked in the basement. Okay, he wants to come up on my lap now. Okay, so yeah, Edwin worked in the basement pretty much the whole day, which is Mara's apartment. So he was getting it more livable for her. And then after that, we went to our friend Diego's wife's birthday party. She turned, I think, was it 30? Did she turn 30, flirty, and thriving? I believe that's what her birthday age was, but if she wasn't that old, I am sorry, but I do believe it was 30, flirty, and thriving. So it was significant, so we decided we had to head out and at least make an appearance, despite Edwin being so tired from working in the basement. On Sunday, I worked, and then I visited my mom. After that, I planned for the following week in my Hobonichi weeks and filmed a plan with me. Here's a look at the final spread, and thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe below, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.